What's going on, guys? Mitch from RespectMyRegion.com coming live from the 2022 Hall of Flowers show in Santa Rosa up here in NorCal. I'm with Rodney Boast, co-owner and COO of Ray's Lemonade, coming out of Washington, Pacific Northwest, boys in the house out here in Cali. How you doing today, Rodney?
Amazing, man. Look at all these people.
Yeah, I love it. So obviously, you know, Ray's Lemonade, the Lil Ray's product have taken over, swept the state of Washington. You guys have great coverage out there. What's an incredible growth over these last few years? Can you give me a couple of those statistics? They're over here on your displays. We're not putting that, but can I hear it from the horse's mouth?
Absolutely. You know, I was looking at some data recently. Since we launched Ray's Lemonade in 2015, we've sold 3.5 million bottles of lemonade to date. That's pretty amazing. In the last 365 days, we've sold 2.4 million bottles in the last year. So the growth is off the chart. It's been super fun and challenging to keep up with.
I love that, man. You know, we originally linked up because I was just a fan, bought some of your guys' stuff off the shelf, gave it a great review. We connected online, you know, great people, obviously behind a product I already like, so I can co-sign it, not paid to do it, did it off the shelf. You know, but now we've been seeing, you know, Washington kind of lives on this island. Not a lot of companies from there are expanding outward. We've had a couple, but now I'm catching up with you in Vegas, New York, now down here in California. What's kind of behind this expansion with Ray's?
Absolutely. You know, we're driving to be a household brand, right? We want to build a brand that travels everywhere. We've built a model for expansion that is a proven repeatable process that we can get everywhere. We're looking for industry partners in other states, and we're going to grow some of those states ourselves. You know, the growth has been really amazing, and the reception in the industry has been amazing, and we're just excited to be a part of it all.
I love that, man. And so Hall of Flowers has definitely done a lot different than anything we do up there in Washington.
Absolutely.
What has been your experience first time, especially as an exhibitor here?
You know, actually coming here, I was pretty intimidated. You know, Californians are the OG of the cannabis industry, right? We got some big shoes to fill. We're not trying to fill shoes. I want to make that really clear. We want to become industry partners that people can trust and count on to deliver great tasting drinks that have a great effect every time they have one. So that's something that we have really sharing that message with customers and bud tenders here at this event. And the reception has been overwhelming. You know, people are really excited about it. They're excited to see what we're going to do with it. And we're excited to get it on the counters and in the great hands of the customers of California.
I love that. I know you guys have a couple products in the works. You know, you got the regular size 12-ounce bottles in Washington, and the Lil Rays have really taken off. What do you bring into California first, and what's the reasoning behind that?
So the Lil Rays product line, we've had such huge success with it in Washington that it has to be first here. You know, to get that drink to a consumer in 100 milligrams in that small convenient package that they can put in their pocket, take it to a theater, a concert, to grandma's barbecue, to me that's something that we value very highly to get into the hands of the consumer. So that product will launch first, probably going to launch in 4 or 5 flavors and see where it goes from there, from our facility in Lemoore, California. Once that launches, we're planning on some really cool stuff in Q2 of 23. You're going to see some products that come out. They're going to be different than anything you've seen in the industry in cannabis beverages, and we're excited about it.
I love that. I love that. I always say Ray's, you know, again, I wouldn't say it on camera if it wasn't true, but you guys do a great job of putting 100 milligrams, whether it's the 12 ounce or the small guy, putting 100 milligrams of cannabis in a beverage that's still going to taste good and do the job. Obviously, when you have that much cannabis, you're not going to completely mask it, but you guys do the best job at flavor and masking it in something that you can enjoy, and definitely does the trick, man.
Absolutely, and I'd like to just say, you know, shout out to Dr. Guyong Wu. She does all of our in-house formulation on our flavors and our emulsion. We own our own emulsion, we own our own flavor profiles, and she starts with the cannabis and builds a drink around it instead of a lot of companies start with the drink and they stuff cannabis into it. We start with the cannabis and go up from there. So what you're going to taste when you taste the drink is what we want every consumer to say, wow, when they try it, like, this drink actually tastes great. And we live by that.
Starting with the cannabis, ending with the cannabis, man. We're at the 2022 Hall of Flowers in Santa Rosa. Ray's Lemonade, P&W, making its way down the West Coast, man. We'll be back with more content later.